The year is 2024. The world watches as countries jostle for position on the global stage. Who will be the strongest? This question is on everyone's mind. It's a complex question with no easy answers. To understand, we must look at the contenders. We must examine their economies, their political clout, and their military strength. The usual suspects come to mind. The United States, a long-standing superpower, remains a major player. China, with its rapidly growing economy, is a rising force, but the world is changing. Other countries are emerging, challenging the old order. This is a race with no finish line. The balance of power is constantly shifting. What is true today might not be true tomorrow, but by understanding the factors at play, we can better grasp the current state of global affairs. Let's dive in and analyze the contenders in this high-stakes game of global dominance. Economic strength is the engine of global power. A strong economy allows a nation to project its influence abroad. It funds a powerful military and supports a high standard of living at home. So who are the economic giants of 2024? The United States still boasts the largest economy in the world. Its technological innovation and robust consumer market keep it at the forefront. The US dollar remains the world's reserve currency, giving it significant financial leverage. China, however, is hot on its heels. Its economy has grown at an astonishing rate in recent decades. It is a manufacturing powerhouse and a major player in global trade. Some experts predict that China could overtake the US as the world's largest economy within the next few years. But it's not just a two-horse race. Other nations are making their mark. The European Union collectively wields considerable economic might. Japan, despite recent economic struggles, remains a technological leader. India, with its young and growing population, is an economic force to be reckoned with. Economic power is only part of the equation. Political influence matters too. This comes from a country's diplomatic relationships, its alliances, and its soft power. Soft power is the ability to influence others through culture, values, and ideas. The United States has long held a position of political dominance. It has a vast network of allies and a strong military presence around the world. However, its global influence has waned in recent years. China, in contrast, is expanding its political influence. It is investing heavily in developing countries and building strategic partnerships. Its Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project, is extending its reach across Asia, Africa, and Europe. The European Union exerts significant political influence through its diplomatic efforts and its role in international organizations. It is a strong advocate for multilateralism and global cooperation. Other countries are also making their voices heard on the world stage. India, for example, is playing an increasingly important role in international affairs. Its growing economy and large population give it significant weight in global forums. Section 4. Military might, a balancing act. Military strength is the final piece of the puzzle. It provides a country with the ability to defend its interests and deter aggression. A strong military can also be a tool of foreign policy, projecting power and influence around the world. The United States possesses the most powerful military in the world. It has a global reach and cutting-edge technology. However, the costs of maintaining such a large military are significant, and the use of military force often has unintended consequences. China has been rapidly modernizing its military in recent years. It has invested heavily in advanced weapons systems. It is expanding its naval capabilities. China's growing military power is raising concerns among its neighbors and in the United States. Other countries such as Russia, France, and the United Kingdom also maintain significant military forces. These countries are nuclear powers with global reach. They play an important role in maintaining international security. Section 5. The strongest link. Who holds the power in 2024? So, who is the strongest country in 2024? The answer, as with most things in geopolitics, is complex. There is no single metric for determining global power. It is a multifaceted concept that encompasses economic strength, political influence, and military might. The United States, while facing challenges, remains a formidable power. Its economy is strong, its military is unmatched, and it retains significant political influence. However, its global dominance is no longer absolute. China is the rising star on the world stage. Its economy is booming, its political influence is growing, and its military is rapidly modernizing. China is challenging the United States for global leadership. The European Union, Japan, India, and other countries are also important players in the global arena. They wield considerable economic and political power, and they are contributing to shaping the international order. The world in 2024 is characterized by shifting power dynamics. No single country holds absolute power. Instead, we see a multipolar world order emerging with multiple centers of power. This new era presents both challenges and opportunities. It requires cooperation, diplomacy, and a commitment to finding common ground. The strongest country in 2024 will be the one that can navigate this complex landscape most effectively and build partnerships for a more peaceful and prosperous future.